Día for Maria.
Dear for Maria.
Having a cat named Mouse sounds like a joke. Ratona was small and gray, and her meow was a tiny squeak. She liked to sit in a hole in the wall of our shed.
Having a cat named Mouse sounds like a joke. Ratona was small and gray, and her mew was a tiny squeak. She liked to sit in a hole in the wall of our shed.
Ratona lived for a long time. 8 months ago, she died. I'm not sad anymore, but I think about her often. One day, Mama was setting up Tía Teresa's ofrenda, a special altar for Día de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Teresa passed away when I was a baby. Mama, can we also celebrate pets? I asked.
Ratona lived for a long time. 8 months ago, she died. I'm not sad anymore, but I think about her often. One day, Mama was setting up Tina Teresa's ofrenda, a special altar for Dia de los Muertos of the old day of the dead. Teresa passed away when I was a baby. Mama, can we also celebrate pets? I asked.
Día de los Muertos is mostly for family, Mama said, though I suppose Ratona was part of ours. We can celebrate her the day before Día de los Muertos, I suggested. That's a nice idea, Maria, Mama said.
Dia de los Muertos is mostly for family, Mama said. Though I suppose Ratona was part of ours. We can celebrate her the day before Dia de los Muertos, I suggested. That's a nice idea, Maria, Mama said.
What is Day of the Dead? Día de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday celebrated around the world. It usually happens on November 1st and 2nd. Día de los Muertos is a happy holiday when people celebrate family and friends who have passed away. People build ofrendas, march in parades, visit graveyards, and make special foods to honor those who have died. Some people believe that the spirits of loved ones visit during this time.
What is the Day of the Dead? Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday celebrated around the world. It usually happens on November 1st and 2nd. Dia de los Muertos is a happy holiday when people celebrate family and friends who have passed away. People build ofrendas, march in parades, visit graveyards, and make special foods to honor those who have died. Some people believe that the spirits of loved ones visit during this time.
Later that day, Mama and I went to the market in Puebla. I held her hand so I wouldn't get lost. We got paper banners, marigolds, and 3 candy calaveras, or sugar skulls.
Later that day, Mama and I went to the market in Florida. I held her hand, so I wouldn't get lost. We got paper banners, marigolds, and 3 candy cabras or sugar skulls.
On October 31st, my friends Adriana and Gloria came over. Adriana brought her dog, Sal, or Salt.
On October 31st, my
She had
friends Adriana and Gloria came
Sal's
over.
sister,
Adriana bought
Pimienta,
her dog,
or
Sarah, and
Pepper, who died last summer. Gloria also had a picture of a pet she had lost, Raúl the rooster. We hung paper banners and scattered marigolds where Ratona used to sit. Then we set up our photos in the flowers.
She had a photo of Sarah's sister, Pimenta, of Pepper, who died last summer. Gloria also had a picture of a pet she had lost, Lure the rooster. We hung paper banners and scattered marigolds when Rotona used to visit. Then we set up our photo in the flowers.
Pimienta got into our cooler once, Adriana said. She ate so much queso. We thought she would feel sick. Later, she got into the trash and ate the rest. We all laughed. I have some queso for Pimienta, Adriana said. She set down a piece of cheese.
Pimienta got into our cooler once, Adriana said. She ate so much queso. We thought she would feel sick. Later, she got into the trash and ate the rest. We all laughed. I have some queso for Pimienta, Adriana said. She sat down and a piece of cheese.
My mother makes pepitas for my great-grandfather's ofrenda, Gloria said. Raúl jumped up and ate them. My madre was so mad. I have pepitas for Raúl. Gloria set the pumpkin seeds by his photo.
My mother makes pepitas for my great-grandfather's ofrenda, Gloria said. Lure jumped up and ate them. My mother was so mad. I have pepitas for lures. Gloria set the pumpkin seeds by his photo.
Ratona was always quiet, I said, unless someone had helado. Then she went squeak, squeak, squeak until you let her lick the bowl. I have some helado just for Ratona. I placed the bowl of ice cream in her old hiding spot.
Ratona was always quiet, I said, unless someone had hellad. Then she went squawk, 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 squawk until you let her lick the bowl. I have some hellado just for Adona. I placed the bowl of ice cream in her old hiding spot.
I gave Adriana and Gloria each a calavera before they went home. I thought about the funny things Ratona used to do.
I gave Adriana and Gloria each a calavera before they went home. I thought about the funny things Radona used to do.
At sunset, on the last day of celebrations, my family walked to the graveyard to visit Tia Teresa. Every family from the area came out. There was even a band.
At sunset on the last day of celebrations, my family walked to the graveyard to visit Tia Teresa. Every family from the area came out. There was even a band.
Tia Teresa's gravestone was piled with flowers, sweet pan de muertos, and candles. Someone began setting off fireworks. Mama smiled to herself.
The Teresa's gravestone was piled with flowers, sweet pan de muertos, and candles. Someone began setting off fireworks. Mama smiled to herself.
I have a story about your Tia Teresa, Mama said to me. One day, Teresa heard a tiny squeak coming from some tall grass. It was a little gray kitten. She was so small that Teresa named her Ratona. When Teresa died, I took Ratona home. Mama continued. You were just a baby.
I have a story about new Tia Teresa, Mama said to me. One day, Teresa heard a tiny squawk coming from some tall grass. It was a little gray kitten. She was so small that Teresa named her Ratona. When Teresa died, I took Ratona home. Mama continued, you were just a baby, Maria.
But you loved her right away. Seeing you with Ratona reminded me of Teresa.
You were
I
just a baby, Maria, but you loved her right away.
Your
Seeing
Tia
you
Teresa,
with Radona
Mama said to
reminded me of Teresa.
One day, that everyone in the graveyard was laughing and dancing. I was too young to remember Tia Teresa, but we had both loved Ratona. That made me happy. That was what Dia de los Muertos was all about. Mama took my hand and stood up. I think it's time to dance, she said.
Everyone in the graveyard was shouting and dancing. I was too young to remember Tia Teresa, but we had both loved Ratona. That made me happy. That was what Dia de los Muertos was all about. Mama took my hand and stood up. I think it's time to dance, she said.